Lube. I told myself I wouldn't be doing another Yu-Gi-Oh video today, but here I fucking am. I don't know when this came out, but it came out really recently. I really wanted to get this on YouTube before it became the huge popular deck. This is just a very preliminary build of the new Archetype, the Beastcraft, also known as Phantom Beast Planes on the internet a lot. That's the name that they went with originally. Kind of like that better, but Beastcraft is fine because I really love this archetype. I've been really excited for this to come out, so I had to do a video on it today, and then just do a quick deck profile. This may change. I may have to do an update video, but right now this has been working for me pretty well. I don't know, is it because people don't know how to play against it yet, or if it actually is a pretty good deck. So first, we're gonna do Caius. I'm gonna go over the archetype cards first, and then we'll go into the tech and the other cards. So first is Phantom Beastcraft Black Falcon. Whenever he attacks, you special summon a Beastcraft, and every single Beastcraft plane has the same effect that they cannot be destroyed while you have a token on your side of the field. It just says any token, so this can be a scapegoat token or any other kind of token you can get in the field, a Gore's token, any of those kind of tokens, and then so it can't be destroyed. All the Beastcraft monsters can't be destroyed when you have a token, and all the levels are increased by the number of tokens. So if you have one token, each Beastcraft token is level 3. So if you have a token, you can add a 3 to their level. If you have 2, then add 6. If you have 3, then add 9. So really, you don't want that many tokens, but unless you have Dragosack. So each plane has a way to summon a token and a separate effect. So besides not being able to be destroyed when you have a token, and it can't be destroyed by battle or by card effect. So that's a very good effect. So when this guy attacks, you special summon a monster. So even if he's destroyed, you still get the token, so he won't be destroyed. So if you attack into a higher level monster, you can just drop a token before he attacks. Well, you have to summon the token. So before he attacks, you summon the token, and then when he attacks, you take the damage, but he's not destroyed. So that's basically, you can get yourself a free token. So you want to run 3 of them, and then 3 Ham Strato. Oh no, and Black Falcon's second effect here is you can tribute a token to target one monster your opponent controls and set it into face-up defense position. So, I mean, that's an okay effect, but really, he's really the really good summoner of tokens. And he works very well with Mega Raptor. Mega Raptor, whenever a token is summoned, you can special summon another token. So you have Raptor and Falcon. You attack with Falcon. You get your token. Falcon's still on the field. And then Mega Raptor, another token. So now you can overlay for 4 plus 6 is a lot. What is 4? 4 plus 6 is 10, so that's 2 level 10s. You get Falcon and Mega Raptor. And you can overlay for Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max. Probably the fastest way to get him out ever. So, let's go over Mega Raptor because I already started that. And then his second effect is you contribute a token, and you can add one Beastcraft from your deck to your hand, so basically Stratos. And then Ham Strato, when he's flipped, he special summon 2 tokens, but when he's flipped, he's already destroyed, so he is sent to the graveyard, but you do get 2 tokens. And then a separate effect, you can contribute 1 token and target a Beastcraft in your graveyard and bring him back to life. So very good effect. If you just want to summon him straight up, you already have enough tokens. Summon him straight, tribute 1, bring back whatever you would like. Bring back Tetherwolf, Tetherwolf. When he's normal summoned, you can special summon a token, so you can't use Hamstrada's effect to bring back. Really, I think you want to bring back your Black Falcon, because he's really the best to get out tokens with. So Tetherwolf, when he's normal summoned, you special summon a token. And then really, you could run 2 of these, or 3 is not necessary. 2 or 3 is a lot pushing. 1, you could go 1 to 3 on this. He's good because you can increase him by 800. When he's normal summoned, you get a token, and then you contribute that token, and you can gain 800 life points, 800 attack points. So that would make him a 2,500 attacker. which gets over Abyss Megalo and a lot of cards that are really popular in the meta only have 24, or you can point for point. And then Ray Stealth, really, this is the only card that you're going to set in this, but when you set him, he's at high defense, so people are going to attack into him, and then it'll destroy that monster. Won't destroy it, I'm sorry. You'll take the battle damage, and you get a token. But really, you only need 2. Like, you could run 1, because like, an opponent is going to be smart enough not to know that the only card you set in this deck is Ray Stealth. So they're obviously going to know what that is. And the level 3s aren't as good because you can get level 6s. Well, you can have these and you get the level 6s. Because when you have the token, you'll add 3, so that'll be 6. And then the level 4s become 7s. And then the tech monsters, you get 2 Thunder King Ryo. Really shuts down the meta. The only thing you can't do is do Mega Raptor's effect. But, I mean that's not the worst. It really shuts down a lot of the meta. This deck can be really anti-meta. And 1 Kaius, because you can distribute a token, get him on the field. Gets over a lot of cards. I use it in a just-in duel against Catastor. Probably turn the duel around for me. 1 Dandelion, because he can get you some tokens. And he's also, if you have Dimensional Fissure, you can also creature swap him. He's a good target for that. And then Debris Dragon. This can bring back your Ray Stealth or your Dandelion. And then it's also a tuner. And so you can do the 4s with the tokens. You can actually synchro the tokens for your level 7 Black Rose, or you can do the 4 with the any of the Beastcrafts when you don't have any tokens, and then you can go into your level 8s. And Genix Birdman, just for more synchro plays, plus his effective wind. Just make sure you know that you cannot return a token to your hand. You can't return tokens to your hand. That's not possible. So you can't use his effect to return a token to your hand and special summon him. But you can do it with the Beastcrafts. And then some really good tech, I really like this, is the Machina, Fortress, and Gear Frame. Just use Gear Frame. Can kind of protect your monsters a little bit more if the tokens aren't doing it and you need them on the field. And then Fortress is pretty easy to get out, very simple. That's just some good tech. I mean, works very well with the machine and wind type cards in this deck. And then 2 creature swaps. You can swap your tokens and just destroy them easily. Or I also mentioned this before, you can Dandelion when you have Dimensional Fissure. This card is very good in the current meta. Just destroyed Dark Worlds again with this card. Really helped me in that duel. I really recommend this because it doesn't really hurt you at all. The only thing you can't do is Ham Strato. I mean, that you can do without that, because really, you really just want to get into your extra deck monsters here. And 1 heavy, the stable cards, 1 heavy, 1 reborn, and 1 dark hole. And Token Sunday. Destroy all tokens you control. Destroy targets in the field up to the number of tokens. So you have, even if you just have 1 token, you play Token Sunday, pop a card. And then 0 Z-Lock. This means that your opponent cannot target your tokens for attacks. So that means they can only attack into your Beastcrafts, and then when you have a token, they can't be destroyed. So, really good way to keep your tokens alive, and it kind of locks the opponent for a little bit until they can get rid of 0 Z-Lock. 3 Barrel Roll. This is basically a Solemn Judgment. When you have a token, you just gotta destroy them all. And then if you have 0 Z-Lock and Barrel Roll, you can not 0 Z-Lock. Token Sunday or Barrel Roll, you can if you don't really need the effect, like say they just normal summon a regular monster, and they activate an effect. Or they play regular MST. They play MST. Hits either your Barrel Roll or something else. You activate Barrel Roll, and then you can Starlight Road your own Barrel Roll. Because if you have more than 2 tokens, if you have more than 1 token on the field, it'll be destroying those 2 tokens. So that's more than 2 cards you control. So you can activate Starlight Road. It'll negate Barrel Roll, because Barrel Roll is destroying more than 1 token. So you can activate Starlight. So it'll negate Barrel Roll. So you won't get the negation of the effect, but you will get a free Stardust. Also, a Token Sunday, you can do it to destroy 2 tokens, and it depends really what you want. Like, do you want a Stardust Dragon, or are you looking to actually pop the opponent's cards? It's kind of situational. 1 Bottomless, kind of anti-meta too, with Rabbit. And the other card I was looking to add would be Book of Moon. So I might put that in the side. I I would use it for Ray Stealth. Actually, I wouldn't use it. I would use it for Ham Strato because you can use Flip to get special summon 2 more tokens. So, I mean, I don't know what I would take out for that. Maybe Mirror Force. Because Mirror Force, kind of like if they were just attacking your tokens, you really want to be able to defend all of them. Because, I mean, it was either that or Dimensional Prison. I mean, kind of works better in the meta. But if you have Dimensional Fissure, then it'll already be banished anyway. And then 1 Spiritual Wind Dart Miyabi. Attribute a wind monster, and you can return a card to the bottom of the deck, and this will work with the tokens, so you can do that. So that's the main deck. Side deck, this is just some other cards in the meta I was testing. You could do, I don't really feel in any of these other of the Archetype spells. Kind of like Rekindling here, but I don't really, not feeling that card. Free tokens, but I mean, there's no, I never found a point where I was looking for a token and I didn't have it in testing this deck. Limited removal, I mean, you could, if you're going for more of a quicker game and quicker push for game. Sync Rose, Black Rose, Scrap, Stardust, and this new Stardust Radiance Dragon, I kind of threw it in there because I kind of liked it instead of doing 2 Stardusts. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can target 1 face-up card you control, and it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects once per turn. So you can do this on a token, and then it'll save your token, which means that your other Beastcrafts won't be able to be destroyed. So I thought that kind of worked well with the deck, and it wasn't that hard to special summon out because you just do you can just do a Debris Dragon and a Beastcraft. And then Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger. You can summon him just by using a rank 5 or 6, which you can go into kind of easily because you have if you have 2 level 3s, then you can overlay them. That'll be a level 6, which would be Bouncer. I believe is the Bouncer is the 6 in this deck. So you can just overlay for him, and then you get a free Gaia Charger, or you can actually do level 7s, 2 level 7s with the 2 level 4s and a token. Oh, and Gear Gigant X, you can get into him pretty easily. And then you can also help, you search a deck and you add a level 4 when you detach from your deck, you go to your hand. So when you lose a field, you can target at level 3, so you can't really use that effect. But he's still not too hard to go into because he only requires 2 level 4s, and all these cards are machine. So Plover, 2 wind, they're all wind and machine, so this works as well. And target a card, he returns the deck, so basically you need to get over Zen Mains or some back row. Right, yeah, target 1 set card, yeah. Yep, so that'll work on back row as well. And then My Stroke, just a Booker Mooner. Big Eye, you can go into him 4 and a 3, so you can overlay when you have just so you have a Falcon and I don't know, Falcon and a Mega Raptor and 1 token. You can overlay. You got Big Eye, Leviathan. You can just in case you need to overlay, you only have 3s and not any tokens. You got Leviathan for that, and Utopia, just standard level 4 synchro, along with Gear Gigant and Plover and My Stroke. So actually kind of a lot of level 4s. I don't know how often you're going to be able to go into them, though. But this is the boss. This is the Archetype XYZ, Phantom Beastcraft Drago Sack. Detached material, you special summon 2 tokens. When you control a token, it cannot be destroyed, just like all the others. And you can tribute a token. You can tribute a Phantom Beastcraft monster. Target 1 you control to target 1 card in the field, destroy that target. So basically, it's Scrap Dragon, right? Scrap Dragon has that effect. Yeah. So he's kind of like Scrap Dragon here, but you cannot attack. So yeah, basically Scrap Dragon for this deck. But you can. I'm kind of unsure if you can tribute the tokens. Once you can tribute 1 Phantom Beastcraft monster you control to target 1. I'm pretty sure you can, but I'm not positive on that. So if someone calls you out on it, just go with whatever they tell you, unless it's unfair, obviously. But 2 level 6s, basically if you have the 2 level 3s, you can easily go into Bouncer. Really anti-meta this game. Really, hurts the meta, this format. So really good to run Photon Strike a Bouncer. And then not as hard to go into as you'd think. You just get level 4, and you get 2 tokens on the field. You have 2 level 4s and 2 tokens. You can go into Gustav Max and just pound them. And this is my deck profile for the Beastcraft. If you have any cards that you think should be added to the deck or any changes, if you think 3 Tether Wolves is too many, or just give me your opinions or what you think of the tech. If you have any other suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. And thank you for watching. And I promise to get up some more Call of Duty. Tonight I'll probably record some Call of Duty or some Far Cry 3 co-op. So stay lubricated.